Tributes have been paid to the former Independent TD Jackie Healy-Rae, who has died at the age of 83. He had been ill for several months. He was the patriarch of a political dynasty who brought grassroots politics to the national stage and twice held the balance of power in the Dáil.
Jackie Healy-Rae was a colourful politician. His cap, his way of speaking and his unique wit all made him stand out.
There was a bad pothole around Waterville or in Kerry South anywhere. In your absence, I'll do my very best to sort them out, and I'll keep you well informed all the time.
But he was, above all, always courteous and canny. That combination saw him twice agree deals to support the government. First in 1997.
We'll open a few dikes and fill a few potholes. And we'll work for the ordinary people of South Kerry.
And again, 10 years later.
The question was, in pounds, shillings and pence, what was I looking for that would sort out South Kerry for me? And that night I had various stages that we had different schemes and different things on board. That night was $1 million. And at the end of the discussion, he said, yes, the $1 million will be no problem.
To many, this was the worst form of parish pump politics played out on the national stage. The man himself, though, was unapologetic. And he was successfully returned by the voters of Kerry South in 3 elections. But that decision to run as an independent in 1997 was a reluctant one. This was a man who, after all, had been a loyal Fianna Fáil councillor and trusted election organiser, dating back almost 3 decades at that point.
Because we'll give them their answer in Republican South Kerry by sending a second deputy up to Dáil and ensuring that there'll be no more Kinnys or no more Gregorys.
Yet the party did not want him to run for the Dáil, and in the end that proved costly for them. They had to give him a lot more than many government backbench TDs.
I did my shouting around at a 4:15 every evening inside in the whip's office a month.
While he didn't shout or roar much in the Dáil, he did enjoy the national profile. But in the end, he always kept his politics local.
Would I do anything different? I tried to do a hell of a lot more of the same. And that's being honest with you.